Hey folks, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, day by day. Thanks for being here. Today's November 3rd. Hope everyone's well. We got a Zeta coming in that's hot. Gotta love Zeta, free Zetas. We get GC coming up. Let's go ahead and do what we did on my free-to-play. Let you folks help me out with defense, of course. We have Phoenix here. We have a Zeta on Homeboy, but maybe we take it down. I know we have a Zeta. I know we have a Zeta on Rex, but why is it not showing up? I don't know. Right? We have the Zeta on Rex. I'm sure we do. Wherever he is. I don't have the Omicron on Rex? Seriously? How is that possible? How did I miss that? I would have swore I had that Omicron on him. That's crazy. I don't have... Okay, well. Thought I did. Can't believe I didn't. I don't, but I don't. So, obviously we're going to take Rex out of... Obviously we can't roll with that team if they don't have an Omicron, so we need to find another one. So, let's see what I got. Alright, so we have CLS, obviously. We have... So we have Padme or Galra, but let's just take a look at Galactic Republic so you can get a good idea of what I've got. So you can help me. And of course, not expecting anything for this time, but just going forward, hey, this is what you might want to look at putting here, blah, 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 type of thing, so we all understand that. I mean, we're keep in mind, we're working on the Yodas, so we'll just go through every faction real quick just so you can have, well, I didn't mean to do that. Just so you can have some idea of what I have to use. We could use bounty hunters here, but we already have a bounty hunter team in use, obviously. Clones, we have the batch. We're going to be working on them, making them better because they're a conquest team we're going to be moving with, so we'll probably be putting Zetas on them. Since we get Leia done, there's droids, not a whole lot droid-wise. Galrup we already hit. Chews we already have out in the pattern also. Don't have any Hut Cartel to speak of, so we're not there yet. Remnant, nothing there. I mean, Scout Trooper we got, obviously, for Leia. Imperial Troopers, I mean, not really. Not really. We got Inquisitors. No. Jawas, we got... No Jawas. Jedi, what? I mean, come on. Let's just... Mandos. Not a whole lot. Go back to Jedi real quick, just so we can see. Got Revan. It's just what all my Jedis are, so, so you can tell. I didn't mean to pick that up. We have a lot of them. They're just not high. They're just not high relics. My highest relic Jedi is... surprising that it's a Kelleron. It's Kelleron, Shakti, and we got 5 at relic 5, but none higher than that, unfortunately. Mercenaries, we got a lot. There's just not a lot of leadership here that I know of. I mean, is Mando a leader? Mando's got a leadership. And then, what's his face does? And then we got Dash does. But not really. Night Sisters, we have these Night Sisters. I thought we had Zetas on them too. I mean, Omicron's on them too. What in the world? I know I do on my other one. I just thought I did on this one. That's bothering. What I'm probably gonna do here is we'll probably set this up with just this team, because we actually have a Zeta on here, so we're going to go ahead and put this one here. You're probably going to yell at me, so, but I think it'll work for us. Garth. Is this light set only? I think it's the mission, and I think this is their team, right? I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Chile. But I know you can't use Basil on there, but I think this is a team. And I think this is the only thing we can really use for defense. So that's what we're going to put out there. Then, of course, we have bounty hunters, and you see what they are. We could probably... Can we make them better? Bounty hunter-wise? I'm not sure. Let's take a look. We could put Busha here. We could put... This is going to make it better if we put these in here. Let's put... Let me know it. You see what I'm doing. I'm putting in Django, taking out Grief. And we're going to put in Cad Bane. So let me know which one you think is better. We'll go back to the other one if you think it's better. Then we have Geos on the back wall. But we'll just, real quick, we'll just take them off so we can go, because they're weak. And so we can look at the other stuff. So we got to Old Republic. We have Phoenix, which are sub, but because we don't have his Omicron, which I'm stunned by. I can't believe I don't have that. I thought for sure we did. Pirates of No Bueno, the Republic, the Old Republic. I mean, no, the Rebels, obviously, CLS is a good team. We have Drogon, we have 3PO now at a higher level. These are Rebel fighters, so not really. Resistance, no. Rogue One, coming along super slowly. Scoundrels, not really. Seps, no. Sith, we have the Zetas. We just don't have. So you can't see it because it's behind my head, but there's Sava's Omicron and there's Treya's Omicron. And I know we need another Omicron for Talon, but it's just not ready for prime time, I don't think. Sith Empire, we have. We don't have Malik yet, and I thought we did, but we don't. Smugglers, no. Spectre, no. And I know my head's in the way. We do have Tuscans, which maybe, I don't know. I don't know what they do. UFOs, you see it. You're not missing anything behind my head here. Wookiees, no. So I think we're in a good position with the. I don't think we have anything else. I think this is our best option. Let me know if you saw anything else. We will have Leia soon, so. But from what I hear, she's more offensive lately, so that'll help us go with the CLS team, which will be good. So that'll be good, really good for us. But we're not there yet. Anyway, aside from that, just picking up crystals, picking up all the other stuff we normally pick up. And we're at 9,000, so we're getting a little low on crystals, but our push is done. We don't have to push quite so hard as we were before we get to land, because now we're just saving up tickets, obviously, for Leia, so that's going to be good. And what we're doing is we're just still sharding Adred and Mon Mothma. And then everything else we're going to pour into Kairos so we can get we're getting the tickets so we can get the tickets that we need for Leia. Watched a video by Zareth, and he said that it's 2 years old, and tier 2, from what I hear, is hard. So I'm trying to gather mods for that, for those characters. And, I'm not really... So let me know your experience with Leia. what do I need for each tier of the lay event, because I've never done it. I'm going to use whoever's research the best. I started with, I saw Zareth just popped on my screen with a video from 2 years ago talking about how difficult tier 2 was. And I just got as far in as where he's like, you need tenacity mods for Captain Hunt. So that's where we're starting. We're starting looking for tenacity mods for Captain Hunt. So that's what I'm doing now. And other than that, we're just where we are. And that's really all there is to it. But let me know what I need to be looking for, what I need to be. Obviously, mod wise is going to be the biggest sticking point. I'm just going to look through, and we're going to go. And like I said, I'm not in a hurry because I want to. I'm working on this toughest tier 2 battle first, and we're starting with tenacity mods for Captain Han, and then we'll look at the ones we need for Rolo. And then after that, we'll go back and look and find out what we need for Battle 1. Because from what I hear, Battle 1, 3, and 4 are easy. And the Ultimate's easy. Number 2 is the sticky one. So I'm like, let's focus on the hard battle and move on from there. So that's the idea. But let me know if you disagree. It's fine if you do. It won't hurt my feelings. Well, it might, but what are you going to do, right? Oh, and we are working on beginning to shard for our SEPs team. If you didn't know, we're working on SEPs now in the background after we get done with these guys, which we still need 7 more shards of the Y-Wing, and we still need a bunch of Outrider, so it's going to be a while for those two. But other than that, we're just trying to start sharding for our for the subs, because we'll still need B1, so, and then we'll be able to move on after that. So it's just B1, so it's not that much, but it is a little, and we're just beginning to work on them a little bit because we're just moving forward a little bit. And like I said, I'm still looking for tenacity mods for Captain Hun. And then as we come across them or disregard them, we'll worry about all of that when we get there. We are starting to build up signal data while we're trying to recoup some gems that I've been spinning down heavily. And other than that, we're just keep pushing forward a little bit every day, trying to keep it moving, keep going the right direction as we continue to get. I mean, but there's really no point in us moving. We're going to get tickets organically, but there's just no point in us going out of our way to get tickets right now. So, and what we need is all of these computers keypads for these people, and so we got to start getting them for Redis and for these guys over here. So we got a set for somebody. So who do we put on first? We could put out. Is Redis ready to go? We're far away from Redis. Let's put this on. Let's put this on Hermit Yoda. Because then there's a potential that we can put, a Jedi team out there with Revan and whatever Jedis and Hermit Yoda. and use them in some capacity. So that's my thinking behind that, in case you're wondering. So we're just going to jump in here and get done with everything else we need to be done, and then we'll go get to the shop and get done with the shop. I won't make you up. I won't bore you by sitting through TW or TW setup, and I'll do that shortly. But we're just going to do this, and then we'll head to the shop and see what we got. So be the shop, and then we'll send you on your way. But definitely let me know if you saw any discrepancies with my GAC setup. What would you recommend I do different if you have anything? Obviously, I need an Omicron for Rex. I need Omicrons for Night Sisters, and I just it's like facepalm right now because it's like I can't believe I didn't see that. That's how I'm feeling. Also, for whatever reason, I don't know why I don't have a lot of that. That's bothersome. And it does bother me. Do that in here. Let's go ahead and get these guys. So we have some more shard shop currency here. We just got the Zetas. We're almost up to 4 Zetas. But I don't know how long it's going to be before we get to Talea. Because I want to have all my ducks in a row. We're going to figure out modding, and then we'll move on. Then we'll move towards layer 1. We have modding done, which we're beginning to do. So let me know about your experience with modding for the Tears of Leia. What do you recommend? Any tricks and tips would be most appreciated. But as it seems, I think we're done with everything for right now. I appreciate you all. Thanks so much for being here. Tomorrow night, late night, so the next video will be Wednesday morning. So look forward to that. That's when the next time I'll be doing. So there won't be a video for the 4th. It'll be the morning of the 5th. Just know that. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all of you. Talk to you next time. Hold the line and remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.